Hi everyone. I know Trello has come up in the Facebook group a few times, so I just wanted to do a little overview of how I use it. Completely up to you how you use it, but I just thought it might be quite useful. So this is my Trello board. When I invited someone recently, it gave me a little boost to join the paid version for free for a month. So I've got snazzy backgrounds on mine. So you can see there, you can choose some of the backgrounds, but usually it's just normal colours that you can use. So I've got lots of different boards for different things. So for example, I've got a board for all my meal plans and my shopping lists. I've got ones for tracking daily tasks and habits when I try and implement habits, Christmas list, a weekly planner, but I'm going to first of all take you through my goals board, which is this one here. So my goals board has lots of different boards, a bit like Pinterest, where you can pin or create different tasks. So for example, I've got here my 90-day goals, which are split up into each one. So if you click on podcasts, let's turn that off. So you can see that I've got a checklist of potential topics that I want to talk about, which needs updating, as you can see a little bit there. You can add in comments, so you can update it with comments. You can attach images, all sorts of different things. So within each one of these posts within the boards, you can add in lots more information. And I've even drafted out blog posts before within one of these posts. So you might see that these are darker brown, they look faded. When you haven't updated them for a while, they'll look more faded. So it's a good nudge to update them. And as you can see, I need to update a few of mine. So I have my one big goals for 3 different areas of my life. I've got one here, which is the one that I go for my daily goals. So what I tend to do is have all my to-do lists under here, and then each day I move the ones that I need to move over. These ones obviously need a little bit of a refresh. Once I'm in doing something, I'll add it to my doing list, so it's in the progress of being worked on. When I have done a task in any of these lists, I always move it over here, or if it's something daft like empty the dishwasher, I'll probably just archive it. But you can either move it to a done list, which is nice because then you can see what you've achieved, or archive it. Waiting to hear back, so if there's any emails you're waiting to hear back on. And then I've just got boards on posts on all sorts of different things, from how to increase my income, what needs to do, we're redoing the garden, so a lot of work in there, weight loss, the kind of all different areas of freelance life really, for me anyway. We're looking for a sofa at the moment. Here I will brain dump loads of content ideas. I also use it instead of Evernote now to save bits and pieces to read later. And I find it really useful for that. You can just use the pin button on your browser that you can just add in, or you can use, if you're browsing online on your iPhone or iPad, you can just save from there. You can also use it with IFTTT, and they have loads and loads of different recipes on there. Everything from when you add an item and a date that has to be done by, it will add it into your Google Calendar for you. So I've been using that occasionally when I've been doing my weekly plan. I'll organise it all in Trello, and then it will automatically then be added to Google Calendar. If you use Slack, you can get Slack notifications if you've been assigned things. So there's lots of different ways that you can use it there. But I personally find it's just useful to collect together information. I've got dozens and dozens of boards, even things that I need to sell on eBay. When I do challenges, I'll quite often forward the emails to my board and then organise them on a specific board to make it easier. I have a wins board. I highly recommend doing that when if somebody says something lovely about you or you get praise and things like that. I now save it to my wins board so that I can go there if I'm lacking in confidence. Even a treats list. Again, this is something I talk about a lot in the group about rewarding yourself. So I have a list of things that I need to get sorted or treat myself to. So I just thought that might be useful. I'll show you the weekly plan guide as well. So usually what I will do in the week is fill in all the bits and pieces that I need to do that week, and then I'll potentially add in some of the to-do lists depending on how organised I'm feeling. And I'll show you the meal plan list. So here I have all the foods that we need at the moment, and I do it by order here of departments and things, because it just makes it easier than when you're going around the shop. You know, when you're in the chilled aisle, you know you need to get chicken and cheese and milk and all that sort of things. But I also have just a quick shop one for when I need to do a last minute shop. For food prep, I pop that in my to-do list, and if I'm in the middle of doing it, obviously I move over to doing. And then I've got ideas here that I found on Pinterest. So you can really use it for loads of different things. And then meal plans here for the things that I've actually done. And for my son, I pin ideas there for toddler-friendly food. So that's only a very quick guide, but I hope that gives you an idea of how I use it. And how you might use it. I would love to know how you use it as well, so do share any tips, any useful IFTTT recipes, and let me know how you get on with it.